The Forest Challenge is an initiative of East African Wildlife Society, and it began in 2014. We have been working in partnership with Kenya Forest Service and Kijabe Environment Volunteers. And since 2014, it started as a walk in the forest called the Pathway to Freedom to mark the 50 years of independence. Then in 2016, it was rebranded, and now it is the Forest Challenge. And after that, we have been hosting the Forest Challenge annually. It's only last year, in 2020, that we were not able to host it because of COVID lockdowns. But this year, we are happy to have hosted the Forest Challenge, and we are happy that so many corporate organizations and individuals attended this event, courtesy of Kemri, who did COVID tests for the participants. And all the participants tested negative who participated today, so we are happy about that. So it means that even in 2022, we look forward to having the Forest Challenge. Now, the Forest Challenge has got three main objectives. The first objective is to create awareness about forest conservation in the country. And then the second objective is to bring stakeholders from corporate organizations, government institutions, academic institutions, and also the general public together so that we have one common cause of forest conservation. Then the third objective is to raise funds towards forest rehabilitation, especially for the montane forests. And we target the water catchments. So far, we have been able to plant 20,000 tree seedlings. That's 20 hectares, and our target for the Forest Challenge is actually to meet 600 hectares of forest rehabilitation. I mean, degraded forests, to be able to rehabilitate degraded forests, 600 hectares of degraded forests. So we hope that we can be able to reach that target. So we're calling upon corporate organizations to support this initiative on an annual basis. In it, we have what we call the Forest Challenge Forest Rehabilitation Program, which caters for the tree growing. We don't believe in tree planting alone, because tree planting is just the exercise of putting the trees into the soils. But tree growing goes a little bit more than that. First of all, we have to identify the right location for tree planting. We also have to identify the right species of trees for that location. We also have to identify the trees that we select have to be the right size so that we can be able to plant them. And also during that time, it has to be also, the soils have to be moist enough for us to be able to plant trees. So what happens with the Forest Challenge is that we host the event. The event is just a means to an end. So we host the event during the end of the year, and then after that, the proceeds that we receive from that, we use it for forest rehabilitation. We call back those corporate organizations or those who participated in the event to witness the planting of those trees. So they come and plant the trees themselves. And we usually target the long rains sometime in June. We usually target that time so that the soils are moist enough for us to be able to plant the trees. So, so far we have been successful in doing this, and we hope we can be able to do more. We know that there are concerns concerning climate change, and one of the ways of mitigating climate change is through forest rehabilitation. And so for us to be able to meet the 10% forest cover that the government is supposed to meet, our initiative supports that. And it is not possible for government to do it by themselves. It needs the participation of everybody. And we believe that if we come together, we can actually meet those targets.